Good evening. I am Sudarshan Sukhani and today is 3rd December 2020 Thursday. We discuss intraday and swing trading strategies for the Nifty futures every day in this show. At least we try to keep it every day, and sometimes there is a gap. Sometimes the gap comes out because there is nothing new to say. Today there was a options weekly expiry procedure also in the Nifty, and we have found that when options are expiring every week, the market gives us some kind of a trend. Now, today there was a trend, but it's difficult to say what that trend was. I would say that the trend was on the downside. Yesterday I had anticipated a trend on the upside. That did not come about. The market opened with a reasonable gap up, but after the gap up throughout the day it inched down. It did not come dramatically down, but it came down little by little, then it would rally, then it would come down, it would rally. So all said and done, it was a confusing day, but given the fact that the open was at the high of the day and the close was at the low of the day, we'll have to say that it was a down day. Much more important is the fact that it was a very narrow range day today, and after the narrow range, markets usually look for a breakout. Now, it's difficult for me to say that the breakout will be on the upside. Usually, I would say the trend is up. When there is a narrow range, the narrow range breaks out on the upside. But given the fact that markets did not sustain the 13,200 levels today, they opened then and then slid down. And given the fact that the US markets, European markets are not exactly cheerful, they are not down, they cannot be. We are in a strong bull market, but they are moving sideways with some very minor losses. Given this kind of an environment, it is possible that markets may simply slide down tomorrow. The narrow range day could actually resolve itself on the downside. Now, this is only an assumption. It's not a trade. For trade, you have to watch price action tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is a little confusing for me also, so I don't have a view. Usually when I don't have a view, I don't trade. That's the best view, best trade I can do. So the chances are I will not trade tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow afternoon when the markets are closing, I will take a position. And usually if I am going to carry a position, it will be a long position only, usually, in this market. But we'll see how it comes about. Which means that for tomorrow, there is hardly any suggestion from my side, except the fact that I really don't know what I should do doing. And that means it is best to step aside. Well, that happens. There are days like this. So enjoy yourself. Perhaps you have a better clarity in the morning, and I hope you do. Take careful trades, and Jai Hind.